Why am I here?
I am not a trophy wife!
Tell me, does this town need you to survive?
You come to me when she has a phone?
There's no way to talk about my girlfriend!
This is Cassie and Florence we're talking about. We need to prepare for everything.
Steal one from someone's front drive.
Florence is happy to see her mother. Whoop-de-doo.
And now on GWS, we present The Aftermath, written by Mark Elwood, with support from Children's World Youth Committee, Starlite, Taking the Space, and more organisations. Episode 12, The Foretelling.
We aren't that far from Colchester, they said.
All right, I miscalculated.
At least it's distance, not one of your funny bottles.
I prefer the term elixirs.
Whatever term it is, they look and smell funny.
It takes time to get used to all the different variations.
Oi, quiet you two. We need a plan.
I'll try and find us some transport. Cass and Mav, you can go find this friend of yours.
And what do I do?
Keep an eye out for any sign of Desmond or Olivia.
You're forgetting she's never met Olivia.
Tall, mauve hair, bodice and green eyes.
Pretty aptly described.
Isn't everyone tall compared to you?
Don't start with this gag.
Please do. It's funny.
Hey, I'll start cooking some up.
Let's get moving.
Lydia,
Yes?
keep an eye on Flo for me, please.
Something wrong?
Something definitely isn't right. And if something happens while I'm unavailable, I need someone I can trust to help her.
I'll do what I can.
Thanks, Lids.
As we all know, BPI 57 can be slowed by that of the formula C17H18N2O5S. But we are close to improving that to allow the infection to be destroyed in affected bodies. We know it involves a form of disinfectant, most likely ethanol, and another property that we have yet to find.
And is what we have heard true?
Depends.
Regarding the breach in Section 9.
A minor setback. We still intend to reach our goal before the leaves of autumn fall.
Impressive.
I do believe that concludes our talk here.
Now that is why they wanted you to do a talk. You could always silence a room with the progress you make.
But thanks to you, of course.
I'm guessing you have an idea as to the final piece?
One of two ways, yes.
Do tell.
Either trial and error like the past 2 years, or find Cassie and Florence as they have the book.
Florence?
Those two are thick as thieves. They'll both know the compound involved.
My daughter's always been impressed with helping people stay alive, not chemicals.
You haven't seen her recently. She and Cassie are a pair to be reckoned with.
Remember, you've had me in Bordeaux for the better part of a year, Berlin before that, and Shanghai before that.
I'm aware. Don't worry.
So, where are they?
I don't know.
Excellent. 2 people who managed to ruin our work with Section 9 are loose in the countryside.
Desmond is handling it.
He is? That's reassuring.
Problem?
Hardly. If anyone can find people, it's Desmond.
I'd best be off. See how he's doing and catch up with some old colleagues.
Don't have too much fun.
So, how well do you think this is going to go?
I have no clue. But, whatever happens, please don't goad him into anything.
No promises.
Can I help?
We're here to see Maxwell. Is he here?
This way, please. Boss, some visitors for you.
Thank you. Anything else?
No, sir.
Then leave us kindly. And what is the pleasure of this visit?
Maxwell, buddy. It's good to see you again. Always a joy to hang with.
What do you and your friend want?
We need a map to Berney Arms. Trying to take this one home.
Really? And who might you be?
Someone dangerous.
Cassidy! Remember, calm.
So, Cassidy, don't you know the way to Berney Arms?
It's been 13 years since I've been there, and focusing on other matters removes the need to store a simple location.
That's a no then.
Look, Max, this is a matter of life and death, right? All we need is directions.
You come to me when she has a phone?
We've tried. On the road here, and there's nothing.
This is to save us from being killed.
And do you think Berney Arms will save you?
It's where we're both from. Please, Max. Don't be so cruel.
Both of you?
How well do you know each other?
He's my sister's boyfriend. Has been for years.
Max, do you remember him talking about someone called Avery?
Vaguely. Why?
That's me.
Welcome back from the dead, then.
We didn't come all this way to be stuck by your attitude.
My attitude? Then it looks like we've reached an impasse.
This is hopeless. It's been days, nearly weeks. How is it still here? I've tried everything. Water, soap, dirt. Nothing works. Nothing works! It just won't get out. It just won't get out. I've tried everything. Water. Hot water, but it still persists. Like a stain, a mark, a scar. Tormenting and pleading. Pleading for life? Of course, why wouldn't they? Everyone deserves life. But that's just it. I took something sacred and precious. Something that should be held with comfort. Why won't you just leave? Why won't you just leave me without this pain and take these blood-soaked hands with you? It's not personal, but death isn't an end. It's a new path. One to many things in another land. It wasn't personal. I didn't know you well enough for that. This was personal, but not to you, to me. I have not stuck up for myself, not to that regard. Cassidy made it look so easy. She isn't to blame, of course not, but she showed me that something like this is a risk that I have taken. No, it wasn't personal, but it was for a life to be saved, on the cost of one life lost. One day the blood will fade eternally. Today, tomorrow, I don't know.
Florence? Mind telling me what's happening?
Max, why be like this?
Because I don't do anything for free. That's why.
Oh, and holding us two without a way forward's gonna help that.
Not necessarily, but Brian owes me a favour, and I'll happily take it from you instead.
Brian's being held hostage.
What?
Desmond has them as collateral for if he can't find us.
Desmond? Desmond Evans?
That's him.
Blast!
Something I'm missing?
Desmond and I despise each other. I flat out refused to give him what he wanted. And in return, he wrecked my car!
Luckily for you, we're both on Desmond's bad side.
So it seems. Promise me that whenever you two cross paths again, his death is swift.
I don't know when it'll be, but it'll be well deserved.
Give Brian my best, will you?
You should be able to give it to him in person.
Assuming Desmond changes his ways.
This is Desmond. He'll likely die 1,000 years before changing his ways.
I'll agree to that. Now go on. Get out of my home.
How long has this been happening?
Since we escaped Oxford.
And you never thought to tell Cassidy?
She worries, and now isn't the time to.
And you think she isn't worrying about you constantly?
I don't want her to worry more.
I'm probably going to be in trouble for saying this, but she asked me to keep an eye on you.
What?
In case this happened.
She doesn't need to.
From what I've seen of you two, you'll both do anything to keep the other healthy, sane and happy. Cass is trying her best, the same way you are.
I know. But she needs to worry about getting us safe.
What good is getting us to safety if you end up descending into madness?
true.
Look, promise me, if you can't talk to Cassidy for whatever reason, talk to either me or Mav.
Okay.
Let's find us some wheels.
Truth be told, that could have gone a lot worse.
How worse could it have gone?
He could have thrown us out and refused any help.
Instead, we have more support against Desmond and subsequently Section 9.
That is definitely a bonus.
You go and find Lydia and Florence. I'll head into town for supplies.
Roger that. I'll meet you back here at 6.